Good day and welcome to the program Midday Show, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and the same way so they get me live on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. The program now Midday Show, and me where they bring to the edition of the program Midday Show come to you. My name Adeyemi Jackson. Like all time inside the program, we get plenty news reports and information. Continue for the with me for the next 1 hour. You can be part of the program by way you go send message to the number 0779819181, or you can go navigate the Democracy Facebook page and also YouTube page. Also, you go follow the program live. Drop a question or comment on the issue we'll look at today, edition of the program Midday Show, and I get for talk to the marketing manager na QCell, where in Nelson Pratt, where you can talk about the new product where QCell don't pull na do and other things them way don't happen na QCell. The program na Midday Show they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, where they start to look at issues them inside the program. The managing director for Mercury International, Martin Michael, say the 6 different prize like the O's, Motorcar, Okada, and other one them where they don't put for the end of year Vegas raffle and the end of year sports raffle cost over $100,000. A talk this way Mercury International go pull then 2 new end of year raffle draw na do. I'll be part of this engagement and put these reports together. August 3rd this year, during the term where the managing director of Mercury International, Martin Michael, go hand over 2-bedroom house to 139-year-old Abu Fumba from Kenema District, at South Salom Micro City, been promised say before the start of the English Premier League and other European League them, Mercury International go pull new bets it go game them na do. Monday, August 24 this year, during one engagement with the media, the managing director for Mercury International don't go pull the new online draw them na do, but waiting at the new online draw them, the managing director for Mercury International, Martin Michael, he explained.
We did here today for Mecca announce to Una say Mercury International they launch another raffle. With the launch Vegas gets Eon prizes and sports gets Eon prizes. So when you play Vegas, 250 leons, you get 1 ticket, 50 tickets per day, and then you enter into the draw. If you win, the first prize you get 1 Jetour Motoka. Second prize, na the bike, and then the third prize, na the 80-inch television. So this na the first raffle. Then we get the second raffle where we go live for lunch. And this one are only for sports betting. Again, the same. You play up to 50 leon, you get 1 ticket, 50 tickets per day. Another house for the winner, Keke and Okada. 3 prizes only for sports betting. That's now on sports.
The managing director for Mercury International, Martin Michael, also talked about the term where them two got them years go start and the couple where they don't put for the 6 different prize them for the end of year sports raffle and the end of year Vegas raffle.
The raffle don't begin to take effect as of today, and the draw will be on the 3rd of January. From 2 p.m. today, the raffle they take effect, and we do the draw on the 3rd of January 2027. This is record breaking. It's something nobody not ever do. The prizes are incredible. You talk almost a total of almost $120,000 in prizes between the house, between the car, between the bike stem and the television. This is Mercury giving away over $120,000 in prizes for help somebody changing life. So the raffle for Vegas and the raffle for sports betting is hereby officially launched, and I would like for wish all we customers them, online customers, the very best of luck, and I look forward for handover on our prizes to Una in January.
But how people for play them got them here, the deputy online manager, Mercury International, Octavius Jackson explained.
How for go about or how for qualify. But the first thing first, you get forget an online account with we, mercurybet.com. As you guys will say, we get two different categories now. We get the sports category and we get the Vegas category. For the Vegas, up to 250 million for the Vegas. When we say 250 million, it doesn't mean you have to play it bulk. You don't need to play in bulk. It can be accumulated. Maybe you put 50 million per se on your online account. You begin play the Vegas small because in Vegas now like instant play, instant win. Also you they play and they win, so you they virtually turn over at a faster rate. The Vegas relatively they get higher number of tickets than the sports. So when you play up to 250 million, automatically you get one raffle ticket under your ID. Not when you name or you online ID. Yeah, for the sports. At 50 million, it doesn't have to be bulk again. How you they play and so they add up. As it reach 50 million, automatically you don't earn yourself one raffle ticket.
Where it talk, the chief of operations, Mercury International, biggest one Boss Coker, say this na part of Mercury their commitment for give back to the customer them.
One of the things that we Mercury is known for now that we are number one. And we know only the be number one for bragging rights. But we'll be number one because we do things the way people they want. People them always they play Mercury because they believe in Mercury. We always they play winning sometime when that's we're known for. We also be known for giving out bonuses, the bonus scheme, and we also be known for helping with social causes. But the key thing really keep we going now the retention of the customers because we therefore retain the one that we did. And with their raffle and bonuses, etc., they bring in new people then. Because any company you want to go, there are two things you get from it. One, you retain the people they already did, let them know ever left you. Two, you bring the other people in. We know one day know what Mercury for let them come.
Biggest one Bonnie Coker and for assure people say they draw them way Mercury they do, free, fair and transparent. And they will make sure say people where they play them different online game them, receive them, prize them. After we then go don't win. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Adeyemi Jackson, the report. The program now midday show they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As I mentioned earlier, one part headline story then for say today we go talk to Edward Nelson Pratt, when a head of marketing at QCell Salon as Ego can talk about the new 035 country code where QCell don't pull Nado and other things that we don't happen at QCell. Good afternoon, welcome to the program midday show.
Yeah, very good afternoon to you and thank you for having me.
Well, Fambo QCell now one of the telecommunication network now the country we don't they provide mobile service to people them now the country. For can't talk more about waiting don't they happen na QCell and also the 035 country code make we get Edward Nelson Pratt way na the marketing manager na QCell. Once more, good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
It don't take a while we get you na the studio, get QCell na the studio. Waiting so far don't they happen like you said before we can talk about the 035 country code. Waiting so far don't they happen?
Well, thank you very much. I mean, QCell like any other mobile operator don't they exist and then we don't they maximize in terms of we footprints across the country. And then so expansion, so say we not been gets coverage, we don't get coverage areas, and then also with the cutting edge products and service system where we don't they do over the years, we not been stopped there, and also with we community engagements for me make sure say we reach out to we customers them and we carry them along as we they move. So in a nutshell, a lot of things don't they happen from Usai we've been able to expand now within our 16 districts as we talk, and then also in terms of technological advancements, not just only 2G, 3G, 4G, but also we conduct with 5G trials now so they talk, and we don't move go now the latest when our Falaba district now. And QCell the inside get presence inside Falaba district, and then of course we don't cover Karine, and we happy for dinner for get presence now all 16 districts as we talk. Now for begin do the inroads, come inside and see how best we go for reach out to some areas then we still they suffer the yarn for QCell services.
Okay. We go can look into the aspect of the Q money. We talk about the internet service and also networking. You talk about expansion not only na 16 districts. How we go able for access the QCell network na then 16 districts here?
So that's very good. Since we come in 2019, so what we understand, we try to understand the waiting me on the happen first within the industry. So waiting QCell do we not be ever see that happen again from any other mobile operator we don't call the country. So for come and set up not just in Freetown but also in district headquarter towns. So which is what we did at first, and then also what we decide for do is that the time where we come inside, the time we do we study, so many things not being a part of the script. Back then of course we get 14, and then now we get 2 additional districts, then we come. So we say Freetown is not Sierra Leone, and we decide for go outside, so which means the district headquarter towns, and then also in some areas we really be need connectivity, so which was what we did. Now if in terms of assessing, we don't see the introduction of QCell from 2019 to now. We don't see how we don't conduct research. We don't see in terms of internet penetration, and also internet in terms of connectivity. We don't see we don't reach most areas when I be underserved areas. In fact, we get areas where QCell are the only mobile operator in the country. We did it. So in a nutshell, how we be able for where we engage with customer, how the customer for able for no CS QCell really do expand. Now not just from we NDCs when a 031, 032, 034, but also we go able for look at Usai we don't cover in terms of sites. So rather than we can tell them say we get 300 sites, we get 200 sites, we go able for tell them say now if you travel go to the far northwest or Balamuya, you cross Guinea border, you're able for enjoy QCell network. If you move to the southeast, far east, Bien Kailaun, Koindu, not just Boidu, but we move to Koindu, and then we get a few miles to Guinea and Liberia, and we subscribers then they enjoy not just connectivity but also the 4th generation technology. If you come inside the south and Pujeon axis, we move from Bandajuma, Koribondo, and then Putu, Zimi is being covered, Pujeon, and we go to Bo Waterside when Agendema, 2 miles inside Liberia, they're able to enjoy QCell network. Where we they engage with customer, we also come inside the south. We come inside from Bo, for go Bumpe, and then we go Matu 26 miles to Yagoy, and then Yagoy we cross over to the Bont Island. Why will they bring this key? It's not just the contribution for we subscribers existing here, but also how it also creates a way where investors for come inside the country, or probably those Sierra Leoneans where they live abroad, we come up from the areas there where they feel say they for can't touch back, but then go feel this, then go get this nostalgic feel. But then if connectivity day, for example inside Bond Island, they enjoy 3rd generation technology like 4G. Why? Because the technology where we use not to technology where being we see others being used. We believe in the people and say no, let we go there. The same thing we do with Sulema. If you move from Pujeon, or probably we go to Samalen, or we can down to Sulema. Now you find if you interact with the people and you go see you go interact with a lot of Ghanaians, way more than even the Sierra Leoneans. I really tell you, say, of course, it's a tourist attraction area, a fishing community, but then connectivity, then deserve connectivity. If we go deploy there and then give them 3rd generation technology, bring in also 4G and connectivity in its affordable form, I feel say that they improve their lives and then also connects them with the entire world. Okay. So I think in a nutshell, for puts Usai we don't come out to now, it's like when you get like 2 lanes, but then now you don't get like 4 lanes.
The different places, the way you mentioned, say QCell presence there. Let me look at the network. Okay. Because when you travel, go some partner at the provinces, there are places the way you go, you virtually not go get no network on your phone. Okay. How you go able for? How the network system be in that part and the way you don't mention, to the extent that customers are not going to get cause for raise concerns, say we didn't at this particular location, but we not get the network. But when we move to other locations, we dey get network.
So for answer that, now that's make when we come in 2019, we been tell with people and say we're a customer centric business. In a sense, people can always ask, waiting at this magic way QCell they bring. So before ever we move, we also involve the customer. In fact, I will tell you most of the areas the way we don't go so now is because of the customer engagement. So one of the things is we always take pride in absorbing some of these requests from customers, particularly so for example we get areas, let's say I'm going up to the far east corner, there's a place called a town called Mamanso Sanka. Mamanso Sanka has been there for ages, and mobile telecommunications in the country done there for over 20 years, but it go interest you for no say no other mobile operator been there. So what we did is they all go up corner, but then we come down and say, no, go inside this village and look at these people are yearning. They don't hear about the affordability. They don't hear about the cutting edge technology you guys have bought. And then you get relatives them within a Freetown, with the outside, not side, but they want to touch base with them, family and loved ones. So what do? We go, QCell go bring a developer site there. And there is a site there as we speak. So we get many of those locations. I agree with you. And before 2023, we been get many years on our cutoff points, but today, thankfully, if I left here now for travel, to go right na Koindu, most of the major areas are they enjoy QCell network, and even in some blind spots areas within QCell decide for do and for see our best within the ecosystem how we able for cooperate together with other
including
players.
Internet system.
Yes, we internet system now. So if you dey, for example, Balamuya inside Guinea, you dey enjoy QCell network and the same quality of experience, which means we be rely on fiber. So in 2019, we realize that the government of Sierra Leone don't invest heavily with external partners on the fiber. Now fiber, me and you know, say supposed for they deliver good capacity. It's supposed to be multiple times faster and safer than the microwave links. So we tap into that. So by tapping into that heavily, the only mobile operator, the very first mobile operator, we tap fully into that existing infrastructure the way the coffers now with the government of Sierra Leone. We say the quality of experience we want with subscribers then forget outside Freetown for be the same like waiting and get inside Freetown. So which means my family within Abo most of the time the same way they watch football on my phone, the same as they do na Kamakwe, as far as Kamakwe, Kamalu, Kalangba, all the areas then the same, because why? With seamless, we tap into the fiber for transport with data go up there. So for answer that question, yes, the same internet, the same quality of experience you're able to forget. Many a time, if then suffer, there are external causes as well. Because we tap into that fiber, we'll be always exposed whenever it's break or probably cut to farming or to some things we can cut along the way. We be able for transport the data through the microwave links where you don't get a lot of subscribers don't come, some go always get some diluted quality at the time.
Another concern where you talk to customers them the issue or the availability of QCell top up na certain locations them. You go na certain point when you ask for QCell top up, they go tell you say no, you know the unless you get for worker to a certain point for get QCell top up. Within the company don't they do for ensure say you know get agent na locations them will go be much easier for your customers therefore get access to QCell top up.
I agree to some extent, and then that particular one I'm in 2023. Now waiting we get in 2026 is not QCell top up, is waiting people can always say, hey, they look for Q money. Say for example, I take this main Jomo Kenyatta highway. Apart from QCell customer care shop, we get 5 agents then at the point. This entire location here, we go see stop points that we go before buy QCell top up. Apart from QCell's office within at this New Englandville junction. Now, if you move across the density, I mean within Freetown, East and Central, and then also that of Western, we don't do massive in most of the places. We see when you're able to forget QCell, you will see QCell sold there. Now, outside Freetown, we see also in terms of how QCell runs, because again the risk is you don't have 16 districts, so your product have to be available. So apart from the first thing where we do now for ensure say most of these areas, I think QCell don't demonstrate that by bringing the, we go closer to the subscribers. Say, for example, Moyamba. Back then, Moyamba, not they ever get, you see in mobile operators, then get them shop day. So most of the time, they want get the access, then get for buy all them things, then do the replacements in Moyamba Junction. Thankfully, today, through QCell, we get in the number 1 Sawane Street. That's so you can waka go they go get. Apart from that, you see the agents. The same again with Makeni, the same again with Kono, Kenema, and then also move up to Kailaun. However, this now being some engaging moments that we will get between QCell and We Loving subscribers. So whenever they call in the 111, this particular area where it's difficult for get top up, we can take that contact, that location, we ensure say the team go and go recruit areas. The one paramount thing we see today in terms of the Q monies, when you move outside the branding, these are some of the things that come when you are the latest entrants in the market. Q Money, probably the last 2 years don't expand in such a form in terms of their agents network. But then if I don't recruit you 5 years ago, you don't get your brand, everything they say now this you sell, not so. But when we come, there is no space. Even though I recruit you, you begin to sell for me, but then people not be they understand, say, yes, you were able to get me stuff. So within the team don't begin to proactively now. You don't see, say, then design a way where you go able to see, say, yes, Q Money sold here. So which means any side Q Money they QCell top up they say. Any side QCell top up they sell. QCell.
The money then can available to the agents them.
Yes, then they are available to the agency. These are some of the things when we come in as the latest entrants, you learn from the mistakes of others, and then how you want to position yourself. So if you be the say certain agents after 6 o'clock it don't close or a money don't done, and where you come inside, you therefore ensure say, how I want uptick. Either come early.
Next, I ask this question because between after Kidon past 12 till right 3 p.m. Going to 4. You go see the agents and box and go there. You go see that they talk, say QCell top up and other things and they. But when you go for do transaction, they go tell you say money not available.
So we go see. So that's now one of the things where we learn from quickly, and we know they get then complaints. Then the Q Money floats. In fact, very early as the team they left every morning, as early as before 8 o'clock, they don't hit the streets for do side and get for real. And they wait for let them come for replenish. There's a team where they go out, they go meet the side and then replenish. We want the way they within the offices, of course, yes, then can come. So when you enter the market, you get for look at the pain points of waiting the happen, and you for come with a solution. So the backdrop of that, Q Money come with their own solution, wherein apart from the offers the way they give, apart from also the commission where they give it them the better rates, but also they come up also with that time say, okay, this is the window, and during the holidays there we always they struggle. So how you want position yourself? So then come up and reduce them pain points then but of course it's an ongoing process, and Q Money need to do it alone. We do them also in cognizance and also in consultation with the customer. Say for example, me roadmap go send for go from here to Gloucester Road. But then if I receive a call from customer within a Moritown, as we did, the particular location where they will go look to the closest agents, and the agents the agents network team go and then go recruit within that community there.
In name na Edward Nelson Pratt and in a head of marketing at QCell, as a day for talk about the different things that we QCell don't do, and also the 035 code where QCell don't pull na do. Continue for day with me that the program midday show they continue, and inside the program we look at another issue side some market woman them now Waterloo Western Rural District say one challenge where then they face now the Passmark.t where don't flop na the Bome area them. Now Waterloo Council for help them for clear the street. Then Makituma they also talk this to get the democracy per one interview where they talk about the challenge where they face for do business now Waterloo community. We reporter Alaji Jallo gets more in Gona report.
Inside 1819, they be found Waterloo where this place be a settlement for liberated Africans, and same way so for former soldier man them for West Indian Regiment from Jamaica and Barbados. From that same day to now, this community don't get over 2,000 people. We tap na this place, and Waterloo na one among the community then a Salone, when a major hub for boost the country economy, beside development, don't they happen na this place like good road, electricity, and plenty other want them. But year in, year out, one challenge within the Hamburg Waterloo community na poor management of waste collection. We say plenty dirty, can pack na road and save the bomber wey dey na Waterloo not dey in good condition. We say the dirty can dey na street where this make Radio Democracy go work na Waterloo community and talk to market woman them for nobody challenge the year how e don turn like for business people wey tap na Waterloo.
The dirty don can't say this if the machine no come. This dirty they can't say to move, then they come, then they can't work out how they sell, then they work up even for market there. And now inside how they sit down back, they eat. Sick then they come. So would they be a normal? Oh, no get market. Oh, it's out market for go sell back. Then they go all you not get. Then go all you market all day. You pick it and they suffer in the house. While like the sell size or some man as he reach here, they give only those from ultimate stay pass here. You know the team up safe. I got no money and they give you one buyer. Oh, will be the flavor and the sense of they get now. Waterloo Freetown Park moment. And you know easy for we.
You don't see where you can go safe now. So bad we don't fetch way. Follow you. Push you don't see me but not the way. The dirty boku. Pass the couch machine and the leader there. I get that talk if you read the talk now small number. Yeah, now we dey sell na bombe Waterloo. But the dirty don't come here we now they face so many challenges. Even customer then they pray for tina pass and they go. We know they get sell the dirty. They get so many challenges. They smell. You know really easy for we. So we dey beg council. They are let them can push the dirty go behind because the place behind empty. They can't put the dirty in the street. Now when no they now they survive with the car they smell. You know, really easy for we they face so many challenges. You know, easy. So the big council let them put there, let them can push that dirty.
Then Makituman the year call on Waterloo District Council for help clear the dirty na bombe. We don't park na road so that people go able get access for pass and self buy them. We able buy them goods so that they go able get the antomort and feed their family. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me na Alaji Jallo, they report.
The program na midday show they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. I still get Edward Nelson Pratt, when I head of marketing at QCell. As a day also for talk about the 035 country code where they don't pull Nado and other things themselves where QCell don't do. Edward, before we can talk about the 035 code, we don't see the issue of scam where we don't come up. Also, people they use unknown numbers they call people, request for money and other things what do QCell they do in that area for ensuring that customers information and other things safe?
Yeah, thank you very much. So a couple of months when we begin this heighten, what we do is that we recognize we did within the same space, in as much as there was not like an official complaint for a QCell number or probably QCell financial services involved. But what we did at the time was we try for categorize the plan, i.e. the very first thing probably into phases. We want subscribers to understand first and foremost what are the things possible, what we technically team they do, so that we can also prevent this from reaching the customer. That's the very first one. So back then you don't hear how QCell been done to collaborate also with the regulator, now the authority, and then also with the ONS and that of the NCRA. Why when it comes to then SIM box and all these things, so we get from a technical side when if we're able to detect number of calls, probably you see one particular number, you did see a lot of calls or traffic when a number they pass, there is a high chance that SIM card inside a machine, and then a machine then they distribute the calls, or probably a lot of SMS they originate from one particular number. Then say this is not a human being, for let it send them multiple spam messages. Then so one way now for also collaborate with the ONS and then also that of the regulator, and for see how we can able for clamp down on those. So probably go to a much more wider audience. The second bit now, SIM registration. QCell are a law-abiding company, and we don't work hand in hand with the NATSCA and then also closely with NCRA. So which is why you don't see say QCell been don't remove all we SIM cards them from peddlers. You know what kind of street you see SIM card again. So what we do for you for access QCell SIM card, you get for Waka go to QCell office, and then also you get for provide a valid national identification number. Now what we also do is now for make sure say now only we authorize agents them, probably through we talk, or probably you go to these agents at the offices, you able for get them SIM card then they. Now the other bit where we do now for ensure say we begin increase the awareness levels now across the media, which is why also we do, you know, across we partners, wherein we engage subscribers and tell subscribers say we don't see this now a syndicate. Now these syndicates, they take advantage, you know, as Sierra Leoneans, we're all loving people, we get this empathic feeling. So waiting then scammers they do now for take advantage of how empathic, you know, and we are. So how in a sense when some messages that seems too good to be true, or somebody where you really get respect for, whenever ask you for something, reach out to you on WhatsApp, and then also begin to ask for certain things. We begin to encourage you subscribers for go the next step. The next step now probably get a direct call validation, or probably see how best the person go able for call with a own number and you able for get invoice. The second thing is that not for share you OTP codes them to anyone, or even like me and you sit down so right now at the studio, and then all of a sudden you receive a notification say, oh, enter this OTP code. Now one of the things that we subscribers for realize say when you receive this, that tells you something don't trigger this. Either people they don't sit down, we don't get access to your phone, and they just want for clone them. That's why they don't trigger this one. So you not for fall for that at all, because these OTP should be initiated by yourself. Now you say for go to one side, then after which it asks you, okay, confirm saying are you, then it give you the OTP. So we don't want we subscribers for share this. And then the last thing for let we subscriber, because again the space, we don't flood the space with the internet. We don't make internet be affordable to each and every Sierra Leonean. The bike rider, the makituman, you know, the bus rider, the keke rider, you know, the miner, the tellerman, the students, entertainment industry, the corporate world, the makituman. Now, what thing will happen is that because they get so much for do from the comforts of their homes, and then get the tool on their phone, then they don't create a lot of these, then they join there so many WhatsApp groups with links. So every link that is being shared, you click. Now some of these links, they redirect you to some unsafe sources. Now you can see some app even when you want to download now from unidentified source. So you need for validate first, because some of these things when you download from unauthorized source, it can get some spyware at the end, at the back end, creep into your device, and then go penetrate to one application. Then you become exposed. So these are all ongoing things. So we don't plead, you engage. We just need for just increase the awareness levels on the subscribers, and then at the same time, what are the defensive things we can do for let this not really reach with subscribers? So you ask me over the last couple of months, we team don't engage on that.
How not only ensure see the message sync down to our customers, all which you explain so.
So we get various mediums, traditional and then also with digital, wherein we feel say this is where they are, the UP markets. We get digital canvases that is being pushed. We create also probably a short line, a short code toll free as well. We are at 313 for we subscribers, or if you get anything related to Q money that you feel say hey, this now as scam related, you can call that short code and then report. And then across the country, we don't go to radio stations, they would engage them. SMS are being dispatched as well to subscribers as well. At the same time, we one of the team being dispatched last week or 2 weeks ago, then gets these community engagements in Bo. They were out there in Bo as well. They engage people, they sensitize people as well on all this scamming related. So it's an ongoing process, but also definitely from the technical perspective, the business gets written in the heighten the security, and then also in terms of SIM registration, we don't preach that one say the government of Sierra Leone through the NATSCA, the authority, and NCRA, we don't work collaboratively with them, and then the mandate was not for get a new SIM card active if it's not properly registered, which is what we've been applying over the years. And now you need to even see QCell SIM card in the street, way to them peddlers, then they for sale.
Okay, apart from the scam, we see also one of those kind of promotion. Which are the different promotions you also want to do right now?
Well, you will agree with me, say QCell don't become the alagba when it comes to promotion. So today when we talk, so now today Wednesday, we get multiple promotions. Say for example for Q Money. Now today you enjoy 1 Mbps unlimited. That's daily, every Wednesday and Thursday. But then for just 15 leons, on top of that you get 20 minutes talk time QCell to QCell. So but you only subscribe using Q Money. The next one, you buy top up. If you top up 10 leons now today or above, you enjoy 200% bonus on voice. We QCell are the only mobile operator where they offer that. And then we don't release a mobile app. The mobile app, we call them the super app. You're able to do everything, the one-stop shop, inclusive you're able to access your mobile finance there as well through Q Money. And then also when you use the app today Wednesday, you're able to buy special bundles and then get 50% bonus. But of course the app available on both stores, and then when you download the app and then you register correctly, you get free 1 GB way QCell they give you. So we get a lot of promotions, and that's what they talk, but then we don't position ourselves as the alagba when it comes to promotions inside the country.
Why?
Because since day one we get from Tuesdays, Fridays, Sundays, 100% data bonus. No other mobile operator, not a challenge QCell on that. We mad rush when we go up the provinces. You see the interaction with students, the interaction with the entertainment industry as well. Why? Because we believe for give back to the people, and we feel say we did not just treat them as customers, but then we feel say we are all partners in development, and that's way they're able for save, and particularly so when you look at some economic situation at the time, they're able for save more pocket money and then be able to enjoy more.
There we see when QCell come newly, the promotion and bonus system where then be the key. Then bonuses also still exist.
Well, we get, yes, I would say many they exist, but then probably being fine-tuned now, because why we are a law-abiding company. We work also with NATCA hand in hand. So, and when NATCA give a mandate, we give also follow. So, so over time you will get regulations. So, it's waiting, you will also the flourish with today. Maybe by next year or few years there will be a regulation now for guide, or probably increase or probably decrease. So, but yes, we get them promotions, then they will still go, but then also with the current rates.
Let me talk about the 035 country code. Take me through the 035 country code when I don't pull.
Okay, so this now one testament as well and then we subscribers that QCell is here to stay. QCell now of Sierra Leoneans, by Sierra Leoneans and for Sierra Leoneans, and QCell now a listing company, now a Combra company. So back then we introduced into the market 031, 032, 034, and then we don't look at the cries of our subscribers, not just when they tell you say yes there's growth, but also some at the point where they always sit on a defense, we not been believing the network at the time, or some be already tied to side and day, but then over years, after 3 years, 4 years, they say, you know what, I want my platinum number, or I want the same number, I don't use this other side for the last 10-15 years. Now the time then decide for come knock on the doors of QCell. Unfortunately at that time the number was already taken. Those numbers were already taken. So it's a fine time when QCell says, okay, you know what, now we want for also really respect the customers. Let me provide these services for this. Let me make these available for we loving subscribers, which was what we did on the 3rd of August. QCell released into the market the 035Cs. Now waiting the 035C they come with. The 035Cs as never before. When you buy QCell SIM card for 10 leons, it come with 10 minutes of talk time QCell to QCell. It comes 300 megabytes of data, and then it comes 100 SMS free for that 10 leons. Now, waiting QCell do again is QCell say we want the subscribers then for be part of we journey. So we work side by side with we loving subscribers for the next 6 months. We know that mobile operator they do. So which means every month. Month 1, QCell they give you 10 minutes free and 300 megabytes and then 100 SMS. Month 2, the same thing. Month 3, month 4, month 5, and month 6. Now, what we realize in the market is that, with the others, and also we bring the customers on board before we bring these products. After month 1, 30 days, maximum 60 days, others can tire, and you get a lot of fall off. But then when we engage with customers, we need for really prove to them, say yes, we work hand in hand and side by side, and we just not they treat them as customers, we for demonstrate, say we treat them as partners in development. So the 035 come, at the time when people they want for save a lot, and then also get more pocket money. So yes, the thing where people be always they ask whether the tariffs have been changed. No, the tariff now still the same. QCell to QCell now $1.70. QCell to any other operator inside the country now the same $1.70. And the interesting thing is QCell also need to use direct call for make international call. To be candid, some destinations you call, you been charged a local fee. So it's like, the outside call we call even more cheaper than we make your local call here. So that's not the position.
This code on now?
Yes, it's live and available at all QCell customer care shops across the country, nationwide. Now I talked to the team as well now, Gendema, the team also from Kailaon as well. The SIMs are available in all the shops, and people enjoy. There's mad rush for the SIM cards, and on top of that also people are rushing also for the platinum numbers. People everyone gets some unique numbers probably tied to their birthdays and all these things. As long as it's within the range where we available at the time, they can come and can pick them up.
So again, this 035, what's the difference where it bring come from the other code?
So the good thing is that it comes with a difference. It comes first off in a way wherein we get massive requests from subscribers. We really, now year 1, year 2, year 3, them still get that doubt, and them still use QCell, but then as options or as secondary lines. But then the time where they make the decision, them probably the preferred number at the time was not available. And then some may really still they get doubts, after year 3 or 4, maybe QCell will be dead. But then the good news is that after year 3, 4, they see say QCell don't they expand, and then also don't they bring cutting edge products and services. So but could they now say no, we need forget. But then how for come in if they don't utilize the 031, 032, 034. So which is why we brought in the 035, and then it's a new way for make able for reach out to subscribers. We really don't miss out on them platinum numbers. And then the new thing is that never has this been done before, where a mobile operator they following customers for the next 6 months by offering 10 minutes of talk time on net and 300 megabytes of data and 100 SMS where you're able to use on it. So others, I tell you, as I mentioned, the difference, they can fall off after month 30, then can on tire, or month 60, then can on tire, the day 60, then can on tire. But then QCell say would they move beyond 120 days.
That will look into on a customer base. How you go describe on a customer base?
So we always take the opportunity where we always say we come for each and every Sierra Leonean at the country, and how we can able to explain that now, not for me for say, for example, I say I get 300 sites. Now what we can do is we can tell you say now we then are 16 districts, and we go inside Bo. When at the second city, we are most, you love everybody there as they see QCell, everybody don't kind of street. In fact, they stop now for bring this service come for we, bring this other service come for we, go na this area for we, because we get loved one we want to enjoy. So how we able to describe how the impact in terms of base? Now, first off, looking at the NDCs, the way we come in with the country, so from 031, 032, 034, and 035, it shows something and it answers a question. The second thing is that in 16 districts, as we speak, now they do the inroads. It tells a whole lot, because when the two, based on boundary delimitation, Carrier districts and Falaba being included, what happens is that it changed the dynamics, how we've been planned for camp. So not only we go to the Kamakwe, up to Kamakwe, we extend, say go to Kamakwe, we also move now and say, okay, let me go inside Falaba, and then let we capture 3, so and then we'll move beyond. With the big cognizance also on the terrain, and then also, which is why also we look at areas where gets potential, but we know how waste time for cover the. No people in the right way of say inside Matujong, you know, go do inside Bumpe, you know, go able for go, or probably inside Bond Island, or even when you talk about Samalen. So even Bambatok, where people in the road being they give them issues for go the QCell get network. So the way we were able for analyze and tell customers now for show the locations the way QCell the, and customers then now go get the choice for make whether QCell really do expand, whether you get enough customers them on board.
The program and media show, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside the program, we still get Edward Nelson Pratt, we are head of marketing now QCell. Continue for do with me in the program. Inside the program, we look at another issue. Magistrate Mustafa Bremajan, Pademba Road, Magistrate Court number 1, don't send Admire Bio Jallo and Dauda Jallo the alleged gold fraud case to go High Court. This be after where the prosecution don't present the evidence before the court. For more on this, make we join with reporter Fatou Bakpa.
Section 113 subsection 2 paragraph B of the Criminal Procedure Act 2024 talks say if the evidence where the prosecution bring come na court strong enough for make the accused person face trial, the magistrate could send the accused go High Court for trial. This make Magistrate Mustafa Bremajan Pademba Road Magistrate Court number 1 don't send Admire Bio and Dauda Jallo for stand trial na High Court. After when don't look inside all the evidence them where the prosecution bring come na court, we show say now Admire Bio and Dauda Jallo get case for answer and the 11 counts charge where police been charged them for. When a conspiracy to defraud, obtaining money by false pretense, conspiracy to rob, money laundering, receiving money on forged document, altering forged document, selling minerals without license, tax evasion, and other charge them. Police allege say between August 10 and 14, Admire Bio and Dauda Jallo been joined and fraud 2 Italian businessmen them when Alfio Siracusa and Fanny Giuseppe with couple where they over $200,000. And then talk say, then get gold company when them got mineral salon. Police been same way alleged say, Admire Bio and Dauda Jallo been joining with other people and robbed them 2 Italian man them with 3 kilograms of gold na Milton Magai College Drive Godrich. All this and other allegation them been there against Admire Bio and Dauda Jallo. After the prosecution don't come with evidence them and don't lead but 3 witnesses in a court. The defense lawyer, Melwin Nicole Wilson, say in client did not get case for answer because he say all the evidence the way the prosecution come with not enough for make case against in client them. But the state prosecutor Yusuf Isaac say when they reply to this no case submission where the defense lawyer make in talk say Admire Bio and Iman Dauda Jallo been get the intention for fraud the Italian man them we make them use fake company when them gun mineral and take copper from the Italian man them. And continue say the same way Admire Bio and Dauda Jallo give the gold package to them 2 Italian man them, then tell them say make them not open the package because they say they don't already seal them for export. The prosecutor been raised all this and plenty other points in a court. And after where the magistrates don't look inside all the submission where the defense lawyer been make and the same way look inside all the evidence here where the prosecutor been come with in a court. They been talk say the evidence here enough for sure say Admire Bio Jallo and Dauda Jallo get case for answer. We make him send this matter go High Court for make the High Court look inside proper one. And in talk say the defendants can still lay on bail until the High Court ready for look inside this matter. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Fatou Nyang Gijibakwa the report.
The program and media show, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. I still get Edward Nelson Pratt, marketing head of marketing at QCell. Edward, in terms of mobile communication, what think QCell bring come we make because we don't see mobile company they don't come. they fold up within 1 year to 2 years, they fold up. But since QCell come, we don't see how we don't expand on our network and increase on our customer base. What's not this thing we wanna bring come we make people see una for be different?
You know, we get asked this question many a time, waiting at the magic way QCell they bring. You know, the truth is, we just being transparent and honest and come and meet the customers. There's no, all we do, we need to do it for ourselves. It has to be for the customers. So one of the things the group chairman and of course a successful businessman and a young entrepreneur at the time, he see an issue and then he say, you know what? I want to give back to the people of Sierra Leone. He sees himself as a Gambian Sierra Leonean. He gets a lot of friends here. But then, like you mentioned, mobile companies come after 1-2 years, then they go. So by reflex action within group of companies and then with QCell from the Gambia, I realized, you know, I want to replicate this back to Usai. I can study and then graduate and then come back na my country. So it was based on his statements. He came inside, he understand the situation. He said, you know what, bring the customers on board. So which is why anything we do, it has to be customer centric. If QCell do Usai, QCell do so now, there's a good chance we involve with customers. So when we not frown at customers, customer call and complain, we take the complaint seriously, we involve the customers. Every product we want to pull, the customer, they can sit down now the focus group, we negotiate, we ask them the things. It's just like, so that's why when you ask in a nutshell, what happens, you see, the introduction of QCell in 2019, not just the internet penetration rates, we don't increase, but also you look at connectivity. So improving lives, save more, and then be able to you get pocket money, be able to put food on the table. The high chance now when you look a young UP market or probably not businessman, somebody they work on the streets, the marketuma now, they talk on phone with a smile, with ease, the high chance in a QCell it use. And introduction from 2019 to now, back then, people have to go to the internet to pay, probably go to an internet cafe, go pay 30 minutes for let them enjoy and download. But QCell make 1 GB become more affordable and common. So even the students able to afford them. So that's one. And then back then you will get this flash. People they flash you for like column. Now you find out say we don't try for eradicate that. Why? Because we've brought the tariff down and give people an opportunity. It has to be inclusive, so we not segregate. So the answer to that now, we bring the customers on board, and then the customer help we design a product for them. I will give also to talk about that we QNight product. We involved the students. It was mainly for students, but then back then students they had to wait for probably 2 a.m. and then between 2 and 5 a.m. for let them enjoy, for let them do their assignments. But then the cost was huge. Then they go school, they get for pay transport, pay bike, and then get lunch. So we bring the students on board and then tell we say, you know, if you can bring this from 12 for we to 6, 7, it's okay. And then waiting at the cost where we feel say then go able for afford. Then say if we don't get to 5 leon for we lunch, we're able for save 1 leon for let we be able for do we assignments. That was how QNight was born, and so many other products and services, but then it's centered around the customers.
And you think say QCell don't make that mark?
It's out there for the customers for see, because it's just like you cook right now and then nobody no come for it, and then they inspire you for move further for cook more. But then when you cook together, you know, cook together, and then people come, they eat, it inspire you for let you begin for cook more.
We see other mobile network them, they do raffles them or promotions them like way Ramadan Reach and other things them.
Yeah.
But for QCell, wouldn't they say that?
Yeah, so everybody different. So we see, and well, the holy month of Ramadan, QCell see and differently. So which is why you see in the holy month of Ramadan, you see where QCell they go to the armed forces, QCell they go to the forces, QCell they goes to masjids around the country, not just in Freetown, and then also with the less privilege. So everybody gets a vision. We not believe say during the month of holy month of Ramadan, you know, we for do then things, and we say, okay, let me use another approach. So the more the merrier. Now we think if everybody they do the same thing, you know, so you finally get cassava leaf, petete leaf, green, and all these things, and they make everything fine. So we think, say, during the holy month of Ramadan, we can look at masjids around. We use the parts for represents the whole. We're not can go na all, but then we look at the many masjids we get. We to do, we take some, we go there, and then across the country, we're able to go to them less privileged or probably the forces.
That strategy are the best for them.
Well, we decide to take a different approach. So everything like na the reverse for we. So we feel say if others they give X, if somebody they give motorcar, we don't need for car and give motorcar again. Let we get another mobility. Probably it can be a bike, it can be a tuk-tuk or keke, it can be another means for do rather than we they give the same thing. So that's now one of the things so you want to create within the ecosystem. And then I think say so far so good. We don't see masjids, they pray for we, you know, fervently. We don't see the security forces. There's any time we they go around checkpoints and all these things, we they see the cordial relationship between QCell and the forces, and also with the less privileged as well.
As we round up, what think will be your message to customers them out their way, they watch you now and also listen to you?
Well, we customers, we love also the potential subscribers, those seated on the fence at the moment. We love them, and we want to use the opportunity for encourage you. If you still not grab your QCell SIM card, go out there and grab them. Go with a valid form of identification, which is the NIN, and then go to any of QCell customer care shops across the country. For 10 leons, you'll be able to enjoy 10 minutes free time, QCell to QCell, 300 megabytes of data, and 100 SMS, where you're able to get every month for up to 6 months only with QCell. So with you with the experience then scam, please, if you are a QCell customer and then it's Q money related, call the toll-free line when another 313 and report that. But my advice also now for stay healthy, and then also you get for use the internet wisely.
The toll-free line is always active?
Yes, it's active, and then throughout 24 hours around the clock, you will get people that will go answer. We get diligent people everything at the back end. We're always ready for answer. If not, they're not able to get the 313, then go call the 133 or the 111 lines.
One for say plenty thank you to you, Edward Nelson Pratt, Head of Marketing now QCell, for where you take your time for be part of the program today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, that now my studio guest this afternoon. His name na Edward Nelson Pratt, and in a Head of Marketing na QCell Network as he be there for talk about the 035 country code where they don't pull na do and other things them where QCell don't do na the country. Well, fumble them because of time. Now we go bring down the curtain for today's edition of the program Midday Show. Plenty thank you to my producer Theodore Arena, and also plenty thank you to DJ Schoolface for technical support. Mary Kamara Bangura, we make us see we live now with social media platforms. So till we meet again, Mina Adeyemi Jackson, they say goodbye.